Hi everyone, it's Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead No Man's Land player versus player. So one of the biggest difference I've noticed in the game today and when I quit playing about 5 or 6 months ago is the player versus player feature, and I've avoided it since I've come back to the game. Today I'm going to try to tackle that, give you guys a little bit of advice, what I've learned so far, and also I'm going to reach out to some of the veteran players out there and ask you for some of your advice because I'm just sort of mulling my way through everything here. So the two biggest things that I've noticed are the addition of two buildings. One is the outpost and one is this walker trap down here. And player versus player allows you to basically set up your own little fort, your own little map, and then when people come in, they get ambushed, they get attacked. So you have to prepare who you're going to put there, which of your survivors are going to be there, leveling up your walkers, a lot of different things. But the neat thing about the outpost here, over on the left side, you can see, is you can collect these crates. And as you collect the crates, it just lets you do more and more stuff. So you can attack other players, you can upgrade your walker styles, all of those things. So let's go into the outpost once you build it. And you can see you hit the little building sign, little rook sign, and the production is 50 per hour. So to attack another outpost, it cost me 10 in order to raid that person. And here's, I guess, where you really want to start because you also want to defend. And the thing with defending is, and I learned this the hard way, is you have players defending, you can't use them to attack. So you got to mix match them a little bit. So here you can see I got Samantha, I got Margaret, I got Doug, and they're all 5 stars, but I could probably replace them with somebody a little bit stronger. So let's see. Maybe I could put Glenn in there. Yeah, let's put Glenn in there. So we got 9, 8, 7, a little bit more legit. We'll go ahead and confirm that. And it shows his abilities. And what you want to do, go into Manage Outpost and sort of change the map up a little bit. You can kind of place all defenders. You want them ambushed at the end. This particular one, you capture the flag and then get the supplies. I can spread them out a little bit. And there's also going to be different walkers, and this is where your walker trap is going to come in. So I'm going to move them around to a place where nobody would suspect it. Where would that be? Yeah. Good enough. All right, so we'll go ahead and complete. Get to the very end. They're going to get ambushed when they get the supplies. And I'll raid in a second just to show you a little bit of how this all comes together here. And here is the walker pit. So the walker pit, I'm upgrading it right now. You can see that I've got 4 normal walkers, I've got no armored walkers and no tanks. So you're just kind of collecting these things. You can see this is level 1 of 20. And if I want to capture more, it costs me 1,500 of these crates. So if I want a tank, it's going to cost me 5,000 of these. So yeah, you just want to level that up a little bit by little. I like clicking on stuff. There also this week is an event. There's a herd and you get more resources because there's a lot more walkers out there. So we're going to be doing a lot more clicking. Wow. We are completely getting ambushed here. But you want to click these on a regular basis because there's some pretty good supplies that are dropping with this. I mean, just for kind of hitting the button. Keep it going. Keep it going. Give me stuff. More stuff. Alright, once I clear out this entire herd, which will happen eventually, they said, I think in this promo, 10 times the walkers. So you want to check back to that area on a pretty regular basis. Alright, I'm not going to get too much into the other stuff that's going on with my camp. I know I've got some radio, some survivors, some equipment. But let's go ahead and raid someone because that's kind of fun. We'll raid for 10 and see how I do. I'm going to take Daryl, Frederick, and Roy, 3 of my top players. And we'll go ahead and start the mission and see how I do versus another player. Alright, so we're going up against Janice, Dale, and Carol. Alright, it's all good. Let's do it. Alright, so we want to claim the flag, get the loot trade goods, and also beat the defenders. And you can see he's got some walkers here, but there are a lot of low-level walkers, so we shouldn't have too many problems with this. I'm going to get Roy out in the open. Good, kind of quick shot here with Roy. Roy's going to shoot up there. Daryl can get a diagonal shot down here. And Frederick is going to go ahead and just, we're going to get the flag early. Whoa, slow down, slow down. Oh, this will be a good retaliation shot. No problems there. And we're moving on to the next area, so it shouldn't be too bad. Let's clear that walker out. We'll go quick move here, just see if there's anybody else. Another quick move. Alright, good. It's able to spot him, so we'll get him out of the way. And you can see we spotted the other one. Baby steps. Always good to take baby steps on these. Let's get Daryl in position. Oh, the alarm was triggered. And let's go ahead and get a shot on with Dale. You know what? I can move here and get a free attack. And you know what? I'll get another free attack. All right, so 2 shots on Dale. Daryl is going to get roughed up a little bit. That's fine. He's got a nice retaliation. So now I got their other team. Let's see what we can do here. Frederick's going to get down and just get a shot on Carol. Oh, he got stunned before he even got an attack. And Daryl. You know what? I'm going to move quick, but then I'm going to try to get a shot here. And Roy. See if Roy can do a little bit of work here on Carol. All right, we're going to have to get these walkers out of the way. It shouldn't be too bad. Going to get a crit shot here on Carol. It should finish that off. And that should free up Frederick. Don't have to worry about the stun any longer. And watch this. We're going to get a nice loot grab. Once we get the loot grab, basically about clearing out this PvP. Roy. Point blank. Come on, Roy. Get it done. And that's it. So I don't even have to worry about going back clearing out the walkers. So even though I had a ton of them following me, a little bit rusty, but you'll get used to the different maps. But it's only the second time I've done PvP. So see if that pushes me up to a new tier. You start, lowest tier is bronze, and you sort of work your way up. So I got 50, what's it even called? I guess it's, yeah, if you know below what it's called, I guess it's reputation experience, something along those lines. As I said, I'm brand new with this, so I'm just sort of figuring it out. I'll get a little bit better as I do a little bit more PvP. And I want to jump in. Let's do another raid. Why not? The only way to get good at it is to keep doing it. So let's see who I'm going to get. I'm going to get Glenn, Joan, and Rick. Oh, this is a pretty decent team. A little bit higher rated. So once again, we're going to claim the flag, grab the loot, and beat the defenders. Emphasize defenders, not walkers. All right, we'll move. Get a quick move there with Frederick. Pretty easy. Can we get a shot with Daryl? Long range, look at this. And let's get a shot with... Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to get a shot with Roy. Just going to move a little bit. Let the walkers do their thing, get into range. Get a shot with Daryl. We're going to have to get up this flag anyway. Look at that. Oh, Roy is sniping. And Frederick, take care of business here. Now, we did learn something valuable the last time, is this alarm is going to trigger once we open the door. So because that's going to happen, I am going to... You know what? I'm just going to wait a turn and get everybody where I want them. Good, good. All right. So everybody's behind us. So Roy get a nice shot there on Joan. Oh, they got bad positioning. Check this out. I can move Daryl here, and I can get a 2-for-1 special. Now I'm getting the hang of it. Oh, come on. We didn't We didn't finish Joan off. Wow, that was a pretty nice shot. Joan is not playing. Move Daryl here. We ain't playing either. Oh man, are you kidding me? Oh, we clipped him. We got him. That's all that matters. And finish it up, Roy. Rick's bleeding, but we didn't quite finish him off. Rick got a pretty good shot on us, though. Finish him, Daryl. Not quite. It's a rough map because these walkers can't really help him a whole lot. And there's our objective. So, you know, sometimes you get the stash first. Sometimes you kill the defenders first. Either way. All right, so Roy is heavily damaged. I'm going to have to repair him up a little bit. That'll give me a little bit more time. You can see we gained a little bit more of our gold stars. And we'll go back to the outpost. And you can see we moved up a tier. We moved up to the silver tier. All right, let's go back to my camp. And like I said, there's just going to be a lot of herd this week. So a lot of incentive to play. Still kind of gradually getting my feet wet, getting back into it, but definitely this PvP element is something that I'm pretty excited about. So thanks everyone for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. I want to give you guys a more extensive update. We may do some live streaming of this. If you want to see some live stream, some chat around this, if we create more of a network, a little bit more of a following, I'll definitely be open to doing it. But as I said before, I am not the expert on this game yet. I will play a little bit more. I'll get a little bit more comfortable with it. But I'm relying on all of you that play this game daily. Give me a little bit of advice, help me get a little bit better at it. Thanks once again. Give this video a thumbs up. My name's Killshot. Peace.